Hello, this is Pat with Petruska Papers. I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow today and I am bringing you a freebie. This is a freebie that I asked for testers, and the testers have come back saying that this guide that I am going to be posting on my Facebook Petruska Papers group is helpful and worthwhile. So it's going to be a freebie, and I'll put a link below where you can join my Facebook group. There's no cost, and pick up the freebies that are there. So the freebie is to make little origami dresses. These are some of the dresses I've made, different sizes. And this is a possible kit that I'll be coming out with. So you can see there's some little lace details. So this is what the dress looks like on the back once you folded it. These I have glued onto some tan deli paper. But these are the little dresses. I introduced those pretty much at the end of my video when we did the white wardrobe kit. But as I was thinking about instructing you on how to fold dresses, I came up with this kit. Now this is the dress that I made from one of the kits, and you can see some of the lines there. You can see my blue line. Every time you fold, we fold a little bit different. And that's why this kit is so helpful, because you can practice over and over again. You can take this undone because you don't do any cutting, and then you can start from scratch and do your folds again until you wear it out, and then you can print more. So that's the kit. I have some square pieces of paper. I've got a book page that's 5 inches square. This is copy weight, or just the lightweight scrapbook paper, not double-sided, not necessary. And this one I believe is 8 inches square. And we'll do those as we go forward. So here is my file that you will be able to access in my Facebook group. The first thing you're going to want to do after you print it on copy weight paper is to trim off all the white. I was going to have this done, but I would have had to gone in and print another one. So we're going to go with this. Uh-oh. Got a little scotch on that corner. I don't think it's going to matter. Well, we'll find out. All right. All trimmed off. We're not using the scoreboard. All right. So once you have your white all trimmed off, you will fold it in half in the middle. Well, I think that's redundant, and half in the middle. So fold it in the middle. There is a line there, so use that line and open it up, and then you're going to fold it on these two lines here. There's so many lines, I know it could get confusing, but basically you're folding your paper into fourths. All right. So I'm bringing this up to meet it there, and you can tell when you're in a good place because your lines should match up. Oh, come on, come on. I know I cut that just a little wonky, but there we go. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to fold this fold we just did to that middle fold. Now if you fold this like that, you can take this fold and take it up and match it to that fold. All right, flip it over and do the same thing on this side. All right, matching up those edges. And then when you open this up, this is what you want. You want your middle fold inside. All right, so far so good. If you need to, pause it, rewind, and play it again. Now this line right here needs to fold up to this dashed line. The blue lines are not so much fold lines, but they will be inside of this fold. So for instance, I am going to fold right, that's hard to see sometimes, so fold there and along there. And this, as we start getting layers, it's helpful to use your bone folder, or I've got this too. These work good, just so you get a good fold. Now, when you open this up, this fold is going to go up and match or be right on that dashed line, okay? Just like that. All right, now, before we jump over to the back, we're going to do our front. Now, as you look at this, there's a little fold right there, or a little line. I want you to open it up. It's just going to overlap just a little bit, and you'll just coax that, because that's going to move your waist fold here. Okay. All right, why are you doing that to me? Let's get that. There we go. Same thing here. We're going to open this up, come down here to that little fold, and pull it up here. So it moves that waist fold. Okay. And so now we have our pleat in the front. Now we're going to flip this over, and we're going to fold down these two corners just like that, and this one needs to come over and fold there. And this is something I do a little different than some of the other ones that you may watch on YouTube. I'm not sure it's easier or harder. I think it's just as easy. In fact, I think it may be a little easier. All right, once you've folded those two, I want you to kind of put your finger or fingernail right there and just do like a guide fold. You're not folding all the way across, just underneath those two peaks we just folded down. Then you'll open this up and pull down on this peak right here and push in on these two sides. Makes kind of a diamond shape. Okay. All right. And then we're going to fold this like that, making the neckline of our dress. So again, we're going to fold this, matching this bottom of that. There. So now that's our our V-neck. Did pretty good. My blue lines are hidden. All right, now we're going to come back to this side, and this top part folds over, and this line right here is kind of our guide. As we fold this down, we want to fold on that line, and that just pulls this waistline right up there. Okay? And see, on your, when you're doing this on your plain piece of paper, you're not going to see these first lines. They disappear because they're not there. You haven't printed it on your paper. They don't disappear. They're never there. Okay, again, fold this over. And now we're going to bring it down and fold on that guideline there. It's kind of going on an angle. And then we have that. And then our sleeves, this blue line is that line that's going to be underneath. Fold that angle from that right there up to the top. And there's our dress. Okay? Now, let's do one with this right here. All right. Now, are you going to do this once and just jump right to this? Probably not. But if you do, yay, yay. But I suggest that you unfold this and try it again. But here we go. We're going to fold in half. And then open it up. This seems like a little thicker paper than my copy paper. You know, for me, sometimes it's really hard to see that center fold. So I'm just going to give it just a little bit of distressing so I can see it. And then match that up there. All right. And then if we open it up and fold it in the middle, this fold that we just made can come up and align right with that middle fold, matching them up nicely. This paper feels a little thicker, so I'm going to use my bone folder. And then again on this side, we'll do the same thing. Bring that up there. One of the YouTubers that did this, oh gosh, I think it was about 3 years ago. It was G. Kerr, or Carr. G-I is the first name, and then K-E-R-R. Oh, she did some really cute trim and ribbons and lace on hers. I will link her video below. All right, here we are. Now, what we did next is we folded, and you can fold in the middle, but you're going to have a really long bodice on your dress. I prefer to have a little bit of a raised bodice, so I am going to, and if I need to, I can look, because this is about the same paper size. I'm going to come down, I guess, I don't know, it's not a third, it's a little bit more, but I'm just going to choose a place. It doesn't matter. Okay, right there. And once I've made this fold, this fold is going to come up, and it's about a 1/2 inch, I bet, that I'm folding it up, and I'll show that to you. See that? All right. Use that bone folder to get that nice and crisp. Okay, now I don't have a line to follow, so using your finger, kind of hold this here, okay, and come down here. We want this to just be folded, oh gosh, is that an 1/8 of an inch? Maybe. And hold that there, and then work your way up, making that pleat fold. And as you do that, that pushes that waist up, not straight. It's not straight anymore. It's more of a slant, okay? We do the same with the other. I'm gonna come down here, open that up a little bit, make my little fold there. Work my way up, hold that down, and then fold, come on, fold right there. Sometimes the paper says, no, I don't want to, but you've got to coax it. Okay, come on, you fold right there. Okay, good. So now we have our pleat in the front. This is when we flip it over to the back. This is where we're bringing down. It's helpful to put either your bone folder, or if you've got a fingernail, or the tip of your finger right there at the top of that. So when you fold these down, you're folding them, matching them together. I think I might have folded over a little too far on this one. Let's see, can I back up? Boy, once you fold, the paper really has a memory. Okay, and there, right there. I want this to be straight along there. And now I'm going to fold just as a guide, not all the way across, remember, just so it's folding in that center fold section. Open that up. And then you need to get in there, pull that peak down. We're reversing these two diagonal folds. And if you push on that, they will just open right up and fold a different way. This is a classic origami fold or technique, if you want to say. And now we're making our neckline. So this peak here and this straight line here is going to come right across there. Do you want it to rest right on the top of that fold, this fold that we made previously? Fold that over there, just like that. And take a look. Now we have our neckline. It looks like I can get a little tighter there, so my neckline is smooth. Okay, there's my neckline. Now this last part, you will fold up this side. So this side here folds up, crease that, and now you are going to, because you're creasing that, there's kind of like this natural thing that's happening with your skirt. You can push that over, and then I like to come down here and start my fold there, and then follow it up just like that. This can go out just a little bit. I folded just a little more than I needed to. There we go. There we go. Just like that. And this side folds over. Nice and neat. Start my little fold there. And as we do this, fold that, kind of adjust it, and fold down. Okay, that's what we've got. And now our sleeves, from where we folded our bodice, get your finger in there and pull this back and come right up to the peak of that. Fold that down. It's one sleeve. And then I'm trying to move my hand so you can see that peak down to there, and there's our sleeves. All right, let's do the smallest one with the book page. All right, fold in half. Now I have seen one of the crafters just took this and folded it and matched that edge. I worry you don't always get as good of a fold since you are folding several layers, but let's find out. See, it's not right to that center, so let's do that and get that right there. Okay. So now we've got our fourth. I'm going to take that right up to that edge. Ooh, I hope I'm in camera. Right up to that edge. And then this one is going to come right up to that edge. Right there. And then all of that gets down in the center. So that's what we have. And then I'm going to fold this. Oh, I don't know, about there. There's no right or wrong, just what you prefer. And then take this fold you just made and bring it back up on itself with a small fold in the center. Okay. And now I'm going to take my book page and I'm going to just flare that out. And then once I do that, then I can come up and make that fold. Pull this out. Let's just fold it over just a little bit at the bottom. Okay, that went easy. Now we're going to turn this over, and the smaller your paper gets, the smaller your folds get. I don't think I would go much smaller than 5 inches. Okay. I'm going to make my guide fold just in that center, just pretty much just pinching it. Open that up. Pull this peak down. And push in on these 2 folds on the side to open that up. Just like that. I think somebody's off just a little. I think that's good. There we go. And then this folds down there. And that folds over there. Okay. So there's our neckline and our waistline. This one comes over like that, and the more you do this, and if you need to, there is nothing wrong with putting a little dab of glue on both of those little things we folded down so that they stay down. Yes, origami is about paper folding and you shouldn't need to glue. However, if it's going to go into our journals, we want it to not be coming unfolded. Okay? All right, so that's going to go there. And I'm going to just kind of take my finger and push it right there. Okay, let's see if that works on this side too. Fold that down. And then put my finger on this, which is just almost like it wants to do it. There and there. Okay. I'm going to do a little dab of glue right here and right here, so that when I glue that down and glue that down, they're stuck. And then I'm going to take from there, that bottom, right up to the peak of the shoulder, fold it, and same thing there, fold it, and now I've got my sleeves. And I can put just a titch of glue there and a little bit there just to hold those sleeves down, just like that. Now, if I were going to glue it onto that, any paper, you could use white copy paper. I just happen to have this sitting here, so I am going to take the lid off my glue again. I'm going to do just a nice little bit of glue right on that edge of the dress, right along that sleeve, on this bodice, maybe a little bit inside. Come along here and along there, inside that little fold. A little bit in there, down there, there, along that, along this neckline. And then I think I'm going to just do a little bit inside the dress, not too much. And then flip it over and press it down, making sure that our folds are all still in place. I put a little too much glue up there, but that's okay. I'm going to be trimming it out. Now, generally, I would wait until this is dry, but I don't want to. So I am going to do a quick trim, just right along there and there. Oh, I think I got out of frame. I'm sorry. Here. I can go back and trim it a little closer if I need to. Let's take a shortcut and come up there. And cut down there. That off. And my sleeves. My cute little V-neck. I don't know if you caught my little pun of, you know, there's a lot said about the little black dress. Well, this is the little origami dress. And yes, you could fold it out of black paper. And let's come along here, just like that. Okay. So now this can go and be tucked into your journal. You can journal on the back. This right here, I remember now, a little dab of glue down into that bodice, that little fold that we made. Keep it nicely together. Okay, my friends, please, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, subscribe. I will be back. I have a few things ready to upload for August, and that'll be coming shortly. All right, cute. There's our big dress, our little dress, and the dress we made from the guide. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.